So today we're going to be unboxing the massive box of Ruins. And by massive, I mean super tiny. So today this unboxing is actually from All Play Games. This is a trick-taking game, anywhere from 2 to 5 players, about 30 minutes and 13 and up. And this is by the designer John D. Clare. And it is shrink wrap, so I'm going to go ahead and roll my pen, or I say pen, X-Acto knife. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. On here. Now, I like to look at all the sides of the boxes a lot of the time because when I rotate my game shelf, I like to see games that have really unique changes on the different sides here for us. This one has a few of them, but nonetheless, it's still a little bit different. I love the artwork here on the very top as well, too. It just really feels nice across the board when it comes to visuals. So let's go ahead and open this up and see everything that's inside. Now, as we're opening this up, if you do want to pick up your copy of Ruins, I will have a link for you in the show notes down below, which helps us out. And same with liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel. That always helps out. Now, let's go ahead and take out the top of this right over here for us and take a look inside here for you. So, of course, you're going to see right over here at the very top, it looks like we have some additional things that we can do some upgrades with, which is always really nice to offer that for us. And then we're going to have right over here all of our component pieces as well as our rulebook. Now, this is a fold out. Not always the biggest fan of fold out, but I definitely understand with a smaller box. Kind of have to make room for what you can. But right over there is going to be all of the rules for us. Now, this is going to be the starting setup. I actually haven't played the game, so quick caveat on that, right? So I don't know all the pieces or understand what they're all going to do, but nonetheless, I still like going through and checking out all of these components. So let's go ahead and take this off of the plastic here and take a look at this set right over here. Now, these are going to be sleeves. This is really cool. They actually come with sleeves. So you can see here, we're going to be able to slide cards in here. And that's going to be really nice, obviously. And I believe it's going to be, obviously, I know the rules of the game, at least to some capacity, but again, haven't played it. So that's going to be really nice for us to be able to protect our cards a little bit more here for us. And I like that artwork right over here. Definitely adds to the theme of the game here for you. Now, next up here is going to be additional things for the game. Let's go ahead and take this out. So I believe these are going to slide in with some of your cards and obviously in the sleeves there for you. So you can see these are clear because they're going to be added, I believe. There was this little plastic on the top of the first one, so it kind of threw me off for a second there. So you can see right over here, we have these different pieces and cards here for us. So we can take a look at some of these cards right over here. I'm trying to make sure it focuses so we can see all the different art on here. Let's get it to focus. There we go. So that looks really nice. These are going to be really cool to be able to add to your cards, to add additional points, additional functionalities as well too. And obviously, as you can see, we get quite a few of them as well. And they do have like a plastic on them, which I obviously took off one of them there for us. But we get a whole nice series of those. We got a little plastic bag that's included in here, which is always nice to help keep things neat and organized. Now we have our cards that are shrink wrapped over here. So let me go ahead and open this up. All right, so it looks like these are going to be our main cards that we're going to be playing here for us. And this artwork looks really nice here for us. Obviously, it is going to be mainly focused on the numbers up here at the top, plus these little cards over here that we're going to be adding on top of the individual cards as well. So we have one side and then we have the other here as well. And I do like right over here as well, if I remember correctly, seeing in some of these as well, you can see there's like a little bit of a difference here. Keep going, keep going. These cards feel really nice. Honestly, like they're really good quality. They're nice and thick as well too. Let me flip on this side over here so we can take a look at these as well. That artwork looks really nice across the board. Very, very pleasing overall. Very nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Unearthed, just a tiny bit, as far as just the visual there. Now, I just want to go ahead and slide one of these cards in the sleeve here for us, just so we can, take a look. So that's going to look nice. And then just kind of sliding in one of these on top there. That's really cool. Like how it just like fits in there. And obviously, if this one had something on the bottom, or we add this on there, that's a really cool thing too. All right, let's keep going through and see everything else we have in this box. So we have this right over here. It's a little punch out, technically, with obviously not needing to punch anything out on that. But it has it right over here for the winning position, and then first, second, and third, and then for a 2-player game as well, and that's the 3-player. Alrighty, and then it looks like we have some additional rules right over here for like how to win, and then the game rounds, discovery effects right over here for us. So, quickly to be able to go through and, catch up on the rules if we need to. And then right over here, it looks like the points tracker for the rounds and it says scoreboard, obviously. So that's the 4-player side. And it looks like this might be for additional players over here. Or, oh, never mind. This opens up that much more. So right over here, this is going to be 4 players. That's really cool. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see the length. And then this side's for 5 players right over here for you. So that's a nice scoreboard. That's really cool. I like that. Hopefully that'll last a long time, obviously, to fit in the box and everything. And we do actually have punch outs right over here for these different tokens. That looks like these are all the same right over here. And then we have a few additional tokens that we'll be able to punch out as well. So still fun that we get to do that. I love punch outs. And if you are somebody who also likes to punch things out too, let me know in the comments down below, and then make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you are one that also likes to punch those things out. I try to be cool and like punch it out there. Oh, and look at the backside. That looks cool. Very nice. See if any of these have differences on their back end as well, outside of the little flyers. So it looks like everything is going to be easy to, pull out when it comes to game setup, as well as putting everything back in once your game is complete. And obviously this did come, as you saw, with a Ziploc bag. So all of these different tokens here are going to be able to go inside of the bag here to keep everything nice, clean, and organized for you. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to have a link to Ruins in the show notes down below. You can go ahead and check out, jump right to the page to make a purchase. And if you want to continue watching some unboxings, I'm going to actually post our next video right over here.